Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn etymology. Today, retain, and after we've done that, we're going to do ECU tendon training. The ECU tendon is here, and if you participate in the ECU tendon training, that is at the hours. This is already part 2. Now we're going to want to tell other people the etymology or the meaning of retain. It comes out of Middle English retain, and the Anglo-Norman retenir, which is the same in Middle French and Old French. From the Latin retinere. Retinere. And it means to hold something back, to keep something, or to hold something back, to restrain it, from allowing it from happening. It can also mean to engage to hire someone, especially temporarily. To employ a lawyer by paying a retainer fee one pays to reserve another person's time for services. And it can also be meant when hiring a lawyer and reserving the time of a lawyer for some time, that is called retainer. And the fee or the payment to give someone, and it can also mean to pay a retainer to a lawyer, and that is meant to reserve the time of a lawyer. In Christianity, to declare not forgiven, to declare a sin not forgiven. Zen 110, to declare sin not forgiven, is derived from John 20:33. In Latin, quorum retinoritis retenta sunt. Whoever the forgiving one are, sind sie zurück. I can't translate. It's no translation. Okay. We're gonna. I wanna look if I can understand the thing for Christianity. That's why I'm looking here. To declare a sin not forgiven. But how would it be used in a sentence? And not in Latin. Quorum retinoritis retenta sunt. To retain is the forgiveness. Maybe that. To retain the forgiveness. Someone could say that they are retaining the forgiveness. But that would just mean to keep to not give it to restrain, to control it, as it is with the other words. To declare a sin not forgiven. Your sin is retained, as it were. What would it mean? Yes, your sin is kept, not forgiven. Quorum retinoritis retenta sunt. I think that means more that they are forgiven. Retenta sunt, they are forgiven. Whoever is the people who are the ones who need forgiveness are forgiven. I read it from the Latin, but it seems to mean something else. Okay. Can we say the part about Christianity? To declare a sin not forgiven. And Christianity, to retain a sin means to have it not forgiven. Can we say it, or is that wrong? It sounds about right. And it fits what is declared, what is said here. That means we're having retain comes from Middle English retain, but it's spelled differently with the E, the second E, with two E's instead of one E and an A. Comes from Middle English retain, and the Anglo-Norman Middle French and Old French retenir, and from Anglo-Norman retenir, from Latin retinere, retineo or retineo, both. and it means to keep something, to hold something back, to control something, to keep something, to hold something back. I'm going to start the second camera and we're going to try it. Retain even retenier, even retenio. Retain comes from Middle English retain, but spelled with two E's, over the Anglo-Norman retenier, and then from Latin retenio, and it means to hold something back, to control something, to keep something. It can also mean to retain a lawyer when a retainer is paid to the lawyer and it retains it reserves the time of a lawyer for one. And it can also mean Christianity to retain a sin that the sin is not forgiven. That was what we understood. We're going to stop the second camera. And we're going to do the ECU 10 training. If you were here for etymology, retain, you can go directly to the next word. Yes, to the next word, to the next part of etymology. We will do now the ECU 10 training. If you participate in the ECU 10 training, that is at the honors. Put in still the same. The arms next to us and doing the floodgate. The fists down and up. And if you participate, that is at the honors, and we are having 3 rules again down. And up. The first rule is that we're stopping immediately as soon as there's pain. Again down. Up. The second rule is we're going only as far as we can go with a little bit of effort. That was the last time. And now we count to 5 money check, fists, and bring them up. And the third rule is that we're not overdoing it. We just want to strengthen, not to exhaust. Again up. And down. And now I'm going to use for my next exercise is a tennis racket. A tennis racket is light, just around 300 grams, but it has a long lever. So whatever you use, do it in accordance with our 3 rules. We are having a short arm in, and we're doing the maniche negro. Take the lower arm and bring the arm over to one side. And back in. And the last time. Now on the floor. Taking the upper arm. Go slowly. For last time. So, with your right. First, little arm in, start to go outside, and back up. One more time. And now same for long arm out. One last time. And in the middle. Now take the racket from the top, or whatever you use, and bring it up, over, back in, and down. And the second time, up, over, back in, and down. Now the palm faces upwards, the garbage truck's grabber arm, up, over, back, and down. And the second time. Down. And with the other arm, first the harvester auger, up, over, back, in, down, and the second time. Down, and again back. Garbage truck scrapper. And again up, over, back, and I'm going to use a sock for the last two exercises. You can also use a towel or a t-shirt. Make a strong fist or press onto it with good force, but not too much, and bring your wrist up. And down. And again up. And the last time down. Now with your other hand, press with good force onto it, bring your wrist up. And down. Again up. And down. And now the last exercise, just press with good force onto it. And on the other side. Anyways. And that was the ECU tendon training. I thank you very much, and until next time.